I'm Dr. Jesse.
And I'm April Gill. Welcome to Face Living.
We are passionate about helping couples grow their emotional and sexual connection through the power of attachment. And it's on our hearts to talk to you today about that first year in a marriage where you bring home that new baby and everything changes. How about it?
Yeah, especially for the woman. She goes from maybe desiring her husband to needing to care for a little life who is so cute and tiny and adorable and very, very dependent and needy. Unintentionally, wives may be ignoring their husband's needs, and that can have some repercussions on him and his feelings of rejection. But nobody needs to feel bad. This is normal that the wife isn't desiring him, right? Because it doesn't make sense for her to want to create another life right at the time when she is, possibly nursing or just up in the night with a little one. And also men and dads, they don't need to feel bad for having their needs because biologically and hormonally, they are still desiring their spouse. So this is a common thing. That's why we want to talk about it.
So no shame for either side. Women, your bodies are flooded with prolactin and oxytocin nurturing hormones. Guys, you've still got your testosterone. You still want sex. So there's this disparity there, and it's easy for either side to feel either shamed or lonely or blamed. And we don't want any of that for you. What we want is for you to begin to have a conversation so you can talk about each side. We're giving you some of the science today because we want you to be informed so that neither side will feel badly about what they're going through. Guys, you're going to have to be patient. I'm talking to the men. You're going to need to wait a few months for your wife to even get to a place where she's interested or thinking about sex. She still needs you for protection, for provision, and for emotional support, but she's just not going to have a sex drive. It's just not programmed into her physical body. But there are things that wives can do to reassure their husbands.
Absolutely. Ladies, we want to take care of our husbands. We want to, I would just encourage you to save a little of yourself, a little of your energy, a little of your time each day for your most important relationship, and try to find some ways to connect with him because it means a lot to him to have that touch and that intimacy with you. He needs that in the same way that you need sleep or a break from the baby. So Jesse and I really promote couples just preferring one another, just seeing what the needs are, talking it through, and being on each other's team.
And in a Christian marriage, of course, husbands are supposed to lay down their life for their wife, and wives are to honor their husbands. And so as each side is serving each other in these ways, there's no place for blame, there's no place for shame, and there's really going to be less of an experience of rejection on either side. And men, there are still some practical things that you can do to help your wife, just remember who she is, because her whole world changes when she has a baby. Hold down the fort so she can get out and go to the store or go to the park for a couple hours and just reconnect with her own heart and mind. Do some chores so you take that off of her plate. Chore play is foreplay, and we're going to talk a lot more to you about that in our upcoming video. You can learn more about all of these things at facetofaceliving.com. God bless you in your marriage, especially in the first year with a new baby.